Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca, and this is kind of the chest protector and how much net coverage it takes up video. I had a bunch of people asking me about the Warrior RG5, the Optik 2, and then my new Kenesky to see how much net they take up compared to each other, especially the Kenesky because it's an NHL spec. So what I'm going to do is have myself stand here with all of them. It will show how they're tucked in and how they fit in there, as well as it'll show how much net is taken up by the shoulder floaters and the arms. So I'll put a jersey on to kind of show that as well with the gloves and my helmet kind of go in stance, and then you'll kind of see how it will look. And then I will do overlay. I'll kind of show them next to each other on my website, so you can check that out. And I'll have like screenshots of that on Instagram as well. All right, so obviously here is kind of how much it takes up without the jersey on and with the gloves. All right, so here's obviously with the helmet on and the jersey on. This is a normal CCM goalie cut practice jersey, so you can get these from anywhere. So it should be a general idea of how big this is and how it will pull things down. So here it is. The other thing people ask about is how much does the shoulder pad or the floaters of each one interfere with your helmet. So this is my brown. It kind of gets in the way a lot. I have to go over like this to see around, but it is because I use the dangler. So I'll show that for all of them as well. All right, so here is the Kenesky chest. So you can see it right here. All right, and here's the Kenesky with the jersey. So pretty close to the brown in terms of getting in the way of the helmet. We'll have to go over like the brown, same thing. It doesn't really bother me. I'm kind of used to it, especially with the dangler. But here is the overall size. Okay, so here is the Optik 2 chest. Obviously, you can see the floaters are like taller on this one, and this is adjusted, so they're basically the smallest they'll go because it was the only way I could pull up the actual chest piece so it would come up a little higher. So here it is for this. The one thing that is when I go like this, you can see like the chest coming out because of those pads in there. Now with my pants, they don't feel as bad as I thought they would, but personally I would still take them out. So if I go like this, get this out. And that to me feels much better on the sides than it did without it, because it doesn't feel like it's pushing forward whenever I touch it, and it feels like it's actually wrapping my body. But again, that's a personal preference thing. If you untuck, that would probably feel a bit better for you. But again, I tuck all my stuff, so this is how it looks. Okay, so here's the Optik 2 under the jersey. Obviously the shoulders look way bigger. The movement is a lot worse for the head because the shoulders are right there. I would really have to go like really over to see over. And this one gets caught like with the slightest movement. Now if I'm in my stance, it's a bit better, but it's still, anytime it goes over that corner, you're gonna have to go up. Again, dangler, pretty normal chin depth though, or length for helmet. Shoulders are way higher on this, as you can see. All right, so this is the Ritual RG5. So you can see the floaters are way lower than what the Brian's is. Again, this one isn't NHL legal. I'm not sure how the Brian's is close because the floaters are close to what the NHL ones are, but you can see the size here and how much this takes up. All right, so here is the Warrior. As you can see, the arm blocks are massive, and you can really tell with the jersey on. That's one of the big things, the difference between this one and say like the Kenesky or the brown. But yeah, here it is with the jersey on. Head movement is pretty good. It's the best one I'd say so far. Very little like have to raise. Obviously it's over, but like this, not a big deal. And then pretty easy going side by side. So this one's probably better than my brown even. So this one's probably the best for shoulders, which means the shoulder floaters stay a bit lower. These ones can be adjusted up and down. This is in the right position for me, and the floaters are kind of adjusted down because that's how I would wear it. So it should be pretty even, I think, comparison between them all. So here's the size of the jersey. So my biggest part of my game is the reverse VH to a detriment. I use it too much, but chests are very important for me because of that, because I hug the post so much and I kind of expose my shoulders and the side of my body. So I'll be doing this with all the chests that I have right now to show you kind of the coverage and where they sit. So yeah, with this chest, I don't really have any issues with the arm or anything being exposed. It does a pretty good job all the way through. I really don't feel high shoulder shots either. And this is a move I do all the time. And so yeah. Alright, so here's obviously the Kenesky. It feels like it will be really solid all the way through. The extra arm protection on the back will kind of cover just in case something ever sneaks through. But this one does feel like it will be awesome. I'm sorry, my neck keeps moving, so I can't really super lean on it. Yeah, so that's what you kind of see at the Kenesky. Alright, so here is the Optik, which is easily the biggest shoulders and the least head movement on there. But it does probably take up a ton of that, I'm assuming. And it does seem pretty protective all through, including the arms, which I think are a big improvement of the old one. But yeah, so there's the coverage of this one. Alright, so the last chest we obviously have is the Warrior G5. So there's kind of the coverage leaning back. The arms should be like totally good for protection. I'm pretty confident in that. The shoulders are kind of smaller than some of the other ones, so I'm curious how those would hold up. But here's how it looks against the posts, so you can see the coverage there.